Hi everyone, welcome back to Wellness Lifestyle. I'm Cecilia. On this channel, we like to talk about healthy, delicious recipes as well as lifestyle tips. So if this is something that you are new to or you enjoy watching, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love the support and it gives me great feedback to make more videos like this for you. Right now, I am starving. So I basically dug around my house and see what I can make that's healthy. And so I decided to make some tuna salad. I'm gonna wing it and hopefully it turns out good. Just chopping up some parsley. Do you guys remember Rachel Ray when she was cooking back in the day? I learned how to cook from her back in the 20s. Well, when I was in my 20s. And what she did that I have always done every time that is consistent every time with hard-boiled eggs is you fill your saucepan with water, put your eggs in the water while it's still room temperature or cold, then turn the heat on until it boils. When it boils, you turn the heat off, take it off the heat, and let it sit for 10 minutes. So I have a timer on there to let this sit in the boiling water for 10 minutes. In the meantime, we are gonna prep all our ingredients. We are going to chop up some more parsley here for the tuna salad. Now what got me to hop on here to share this with you is I realize, sometimes we don't meal plan. Like today I didn't meal plan, which is fine. But when you stock your house with all the necessary ingredients for a healthy lifestyle, it's easy to whip something like this together. Again, there's no recipe here. I'm here to teach you how to wing everything today and get a nice tuna salad for yourself. So you could use this with tofu if you're vegan. You could use mayo if you don't like eggs. Parsley, use cilantro. If you don't like onions, leave it out. Typically use dill pickles for a traditional egg salad. Here, I don't have any dill pickles, so I'm just gonna use some relish. I've got my dish here. I'm gonna mix everything in the dish because I don't have time to do a lot of dishwashing today. So here we have our chopped parsley. We're just gonna toss that in there. And the beautiful part about this recipe, there's no measuring, just eyeball. And the rest of this, I'm gonna throw in my compost. Celery. Well, I don't have celery today, so I'm gonna use cucumbers. I'm gonna slice this up. Now I know with cucumbers, why you wouldn't use it in a tuna salad is because it could get a little watery, but I know that I'm gonna eat all of this in one sitting, so I don't mind it. It's not gonna get watery since I'm not going to save it. But if you want to save it, you just take out the seed. The seed is what's giving it water. I hope this turns out good, like I said. This is the usual day in the life of Cecilia. You just wing things and make your own recipe. Again, you gotta have a good household of staple ingredients. And I'm gonna add some red onions. What I do with my red onion, as you can see, I don't use one whole onion for all my cooking. So what I did is I took out what I had and put the rest in the freezer. So this was frozen. Just cut out what you need and then freeze the rest. So we're gonna just, oh, and the nice thing about having frozen red onion is when you chop it, you don't get that teary eye situation like I get. If you don't get teary eye situation, you're very lucky. So this is what I have so far. The reason why I'm putting on one side is because the other side is I'm gonna make the dressing on the other side. So I have my eggs in cold water now. I'm gonna throw some ice cubes in there to get it cool enough for me to peel off. I'm gonna put a little bit of relish in here. Just maybe a tablespoon of relish. Again, you're supposed to use pickles, but this is gonna give it extra flavor. I don't have any pickles. So I'm gonna mix all that together. This here is my go-to fish. You know what's also gonna be good, which I don't have, but if you have it, throw in some avocados. Avocados will be good. So I've got 2 eggs I'm going to use today. I feel a sneeze coming on. Okay, so we got our eggs. We're gonna put the yolk on the other side. We're gonna use the yolk and make dressing out of it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the yellow, as best as we can, take the yellow yolk and put it on one side and the white on the other. We're gonna use the yellow yolk to make the dressing flavorful. As you can see, I've got the yolk on one side and the egg on the other. We're gonna mash this egg together with the rest of our tuna salad. Use our fork, mash up our egg whites, tuna, pickles or relish, whatever you have, with our veggie, whether it's celery. Like I said, I have cucumber and parsley. If you use cilantro, whatever herbs you want. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this all incorporated. Here's the tuna salad. And then on the other side, where the egg yolk is, I'm gonna put in my yogurt. I have unsweetened. You wanna make sure it's unsweetened, guys. When they add flavor like fruit or whatever in the yogurt, it is a lot of sugar. Always buy unsweetened yogurt. If you wanna add fruit to yogurt, add the fresh fruit. Don't buy fruit flavored yogurt. Even the one that says vanilla. They have way too much sugar in those. So make sure you buy unsweetened yogurt. Then add your toppings. It's gonna taste better anyway. Again, just eyeball maybe like a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, garlic powder. I'm just gonna do maybe a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder and some salt and pepper. Now this is my secret ingredient, this next one. These dulse granules are wonderful. They add a tiny bit of flavor without overpowering it, but loads and loads of minerals. Just gonna go ahead and mix that up into my dressing. I've got my dressing on the one side and my salad on the other. Now for the fun part, we are going to mix everything together. Easy peasy. And voila! Here's our completed tuna salad. Let's see, there we go. All right, now for the taste test. Well, it smells good. It passed the smell test. So instead of bread, I'm going to use some lettuce wraps. These are just greenhouse lettuce, butter lettuce wraps. Let's do a little taste test. Put in our tuna salad. All right, here we go. Oopsie. That is really good. It turned out really well. That's a good, it literally tastes like a tuna salad. And I just winged it. This is really good. You should definitely try this. And again, you can use this basic tips and tricks to make your own at home with whatever you have. You don't have to follow a recipe for salad. It's just based on your taste level. So if you like this recipe, you like this format, let me know. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. When I go live, you'll know. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Until then, be well. Bye-bye. So good.